Metal Gear Solid 5 is free starting October 3rd as part of the October PlayStation Plus lineup, but yeah, there's way more. I'll tell you all the PlayStation Plus games of October in this video. Let me know what you think of the lineup in the comments down below, and a like would be super appreciated. Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain is by far the biggest title we've ever seen in a PlayStation 4 PlayStation Plus lineup, but of course correct me if I'm wrong. If you're not familiar, this is of course the last Metal Gear Solid game directed by Hideo Kojima that is of course now off making Death Stranding. Metal Gear Solid 5 features a huge open world where you take on missions to rescue or eliminate targets, and you can do that by going stealthy or guns blazing and take your rewards back to the mother base, and then you kind of repeat that same thing. Of course the awesome gadgets and a carbon box will help you get great ratings, but also your buddies deserve a mention like D-Dog and my personal favorite, Quiet. Of course the 93 on Metacritic also helps you decide whether you want to download this game or not. Totally check it out. More into horror games, then you probably like the Amnesia collection, including the quote-unquote cult classics The Dark Descent, Justine, and A Machine for Pigs. In this first-person horror game you will explore dark tunnels where horrible things have happened. Luckily you got a lantern to see it all. The Amnesia collection got a 78 on Metacritic. Before we go to the PS3 and Vita games of October 2017, I want to give a shout out to Rix, my favorite PSVR game that you can still get for free. It's from the sister studio of Guerrilla Games, Guerrilla Cambridge, that is sadly no more, but they did deliver a really fun multiplayer shooter meets sports title. The idea is that you have to gain points by killing enemies and collecting orbs in the level, and then have to run through a hoop in the middle of the level to gain points for your team. It was full price when it released, and now it's free for another month, so totally check it out. Also worth noting is that Hands of God's Smite Tactics will be in closed beta on October 17th, and every US PlayStation Plus owner will gain free access to this beta. It only says it on the US PlayStation blog, so I think it's only in the US. I heard good stuff about this game, so if you're up for a card game on the console, you should give it a try. In last week's video about the September PlayStation Plus games, I told you about the weird shake-up between the Europe and the US lineup. Well, what happened is that the PlayStation block of the US posted the PS3 and the Vita games of October already. So now both lists are the same, so we will have these titles on PS3 and Vita, the ones they already communicated a month back, so let's go. On PS3 we got Monster Jam Battlegrounds, and as the name suggests, this is a monster truck game where you have to do stunts to impress the stadium. It did not really impress the press though, because it got a 20 on Metacritic, so you should probably ignore this game. The other PS3 game is Hustle Kings, where you play a game of pool, and it works with your Move controllers as well, so if you still got those laying around, you can pick them up to play some pool. It got a pretty good score on Metacritic, an 81. Let's go to the Vita games. We got Verse You, a side-scrolling puzzle platformer that is also available via crossplay on the PS4, and you have to find your missing mother by interacting with the world and going through levels. It has a 77 on Metacritic, so pretty good. The last Vita game and the last game of this list is Skyforce Anniversary, an old school shoot 'em up, kind of like Space Invaders with airplanes. This was a remastered version from the old Skyforce games, but how good it is I can't tell you because there's no meta score. There you have it, the full PlayStation Plus lineup of October 2017, a pretty good one. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 5 is extremely awesome, so if you already got that game, then I can see that it's kind of weak, but if you never played it, totally give it a try because it's really an awesome game. Apart from some gigs on your hard drive, what do you got to lose? Totally check it out. And of course, I can't say it enough, Rix was my PlayStation VR go-to title when it came out. It's now free, totally try it. It's from Guerrilla Cambridge, so kinda like connected to Guerrilla Games, of course, from Killzone and Horizon Zero Dawn, obviously. So it's cool that more people get to try that. Subscribe to stay up to date on the latest PlayStation Plus and PS4 news. Like the video to support the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.